Hello, I am Dr. Deborah Hunter Harville. I am here today on behalf of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the Detroit Alumni Chapter. I'm also here because I'm one of your school board members and I wanted to read to you. So today I'm going to read The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. He's one of my favorite authors and I've read several of his books, but you're going to love this one. So I just took off my coat and my hat because, of course, this book is about snowflakes. That means it's going to be snowy. That's the name of the book. How many of you know what snow is? Oh, wow, lots of you. That's great. Let's get through the book. The Snowy Day. Again, Ezra Jack Keats is the author. You see this young man here? He's sitting on his bed looking out the window. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. He said, "Snow! Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see." I'll share the pictures. I think that may have happened to you once, too. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up so high along the street, it made a path for walking. But just take a look at the snow. Have you ever seen the snow like that? We'll take a minute to talk about it shortly. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this. Look at his toes pointed out. He walked with his toes pointed in like this. Do you like pointed out or pointed in when you're walking in the snow? I know you're going to have a great time talking about this story. Then he dragged his feet slowly, slowly to make some tracks. See? And then he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. What in the world? I wonder what it could be. He found out that it was a stick. That's why you got a third track in the snow. A stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. In other words, you take the stick and go, and then what happens? That's right, all the snow fell off the tree. Down fell the snow, plop, 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 on top of Peter's head. Look at his head. When you take that stick and hit it, then it falls, just like it did there. Finally, Peter walked away, making his own new tracks. Too much snow. Do you think our snow is gone, or do you think it's going to snow again? Well, wait a minute. Let me get back to the book. Peter thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. See a snowball fight? They were just throwing those snowballs back and forth. Peter said, "No, I don't think I could do it." He even got hit himself. So he made a smiling snowman. Can you see the snowman smiling? Ooh. And then he made angels. He just plopped himself into the snow. And look what he did. Now raise your hand if you've ever done that. I knew it. I could look at you and tell you were all snow angels at one point. Peter pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big tall, heaping mountain of snow, and then he slid down the mountain. So there he is climbing up, and now he's sliding down. I think that's how you have real fun in the snow. Lots of things happened. He picked up a handful of snow and another handful and another. He packed it all round and firm and put the snowball where? Yep, in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. So he put the snowball into his pocket. Oh boy. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks and boots. Look at mommy doing that. Has your mommy ever helped you? Or was it your daddy? Or did you do it by yourself? That's great. And he thought, and he thought, and he thought. He took a nice hot bath. See his big bathtub? Before he got into bed and looked in his pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt so sad. Raise your hand if you've ever put a snowball in your pocket. What happened to it? That's right. It melted. So he went to bed. While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. Look at him. This is a great book. It teaches about science too. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere. New snow was falling. So he was very happy. After breakfast, he called to his friend and said, "You want to go out together in the deep, deep snow?" And so he and his friend went out into the